And when you sponsor new people, I would encourage them to do this too. Tell them to tell the world that they started a new business. And there's a few ways to do this. One, I always encourage people to do before and after selfies with the Fiber Lash Plus on, so people can see how awesome their product is. And then when they do that selfie, to talk about this new business they started. Now, how you do this needs to be genuine to your new presenters. Everyone is going to do it different. So if somebody signed up because they love the products, they need to say, hey, I just started this new business because I love these products. They are they are, high quality, amazing products. So I want to share them with you, and I wanted to sell them because I think they're so great. Totally genuine for someone like that. Or someone else could say, I started this new company because it's a great opportunity. It's huge in Germany, or, we're about to launch in Germany, or we're going to do this or that, and I want to share it with you. And so talk about why you signed up. I mean, everyone's answer is going to be different. Everyone's approach will be a little different. But at the end of the day, you talk about you signed up with this great company with great products. You signed up because of the sisterhood. You signed up just for, any reason anybody has. So, but don't give your people a script. You want it to be genuine to them. When you're posting a sales script, people know it is not your voice they are hearing or they are reading. It needs to be them talking and them being real. So, it could be a video, it could be a Facebook post. So, I'm sorry, someone keeps telling me to twerk and I think it's funny. Let me block that person. I don't even know how to block. I can never get it to work. Anyway. Lost my train of thought. I need to not read comments because I get distracted. So anyway, do a Facebook post, do a video. And then on top of that, a great thing that they can do, yeah, I'm not going to twerk, is they can send messages to their family and friends. Now, you don't need to send a message that says, buy stuff from me. Hey, I started a new business. Buy all my products. Hey, I started a new business. You need to sign up with me. If it's someone you're really close to and it's something they'd be interested in, you can totally do that. But say it's like your cousin or your aunt or an old roommate you haven't talked to in 5 years. Don't just send a message and immediately try to get them to buy from you or get them to try to join your team, because it's not going to feel genuine. You're not doing it because you care about them. You need to reach out to them. So a great thing my cousin did, he's in another company, and he did this, and it totally worked with me. He just sent me a message and said, hey, this is a company I've started with. This is why I love the company. This is why I love the products. And if you know anyone, and this is actually a weight loss company, so like with that especially, you don't send people messages and say, hey, I noticed you need to lose weight. You want to lose weight with me? Don't do that. But, or don't say, hey, you have really bad acne. Do you need a new face wash? Don't do that either. Just say, this is what I'm doing. We have great skincare. We have great cosmetics, for all unique presenters. Sorry, so this is for unique. I keep getting questions about that. So you can find the link in my profile. But, say, this is why I love it. If you have referrals of anyone who might be interested in our company or interested in our products or interested in a business opportunity, I would love it if you would send them my way. That's all you got to do. Just tell them what you're doing. Say, I would love referrals. This is what we have to offer. And leave it at that. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. And, when my cousin did that, he didn't know I was trying to lose weight. He didn't think I was going to try to lose weight. But I wanted to lose 15 pounds. So a month later, I was like, yes, I want to do this. And he didn't approach me in a salesman-y way. He didn't put me on the spot. He didn't make me feel uncomfortable or awkward. Like, oh, I either have to say yes or no. It gave me time to think about it. So I want you guys to make sure you are doing this and your team is doing this. When you start, message 5 people a day until you have a list of 100. And then maybe make a new list of 100. Go down your friends book, your Facebook friends list, and send people messages beyond just doing your post. Not everyone's going to see your post on Facebook. So send personal messages. Hey, how are you doing? We haven't talked in a while. I wanted to let you know about this business I'm starting. If you know anyone, I'd love a referral. That's it. You don't have to ask for their business right away. Or you could say, hey, if you know anyone who might be interested, send them my way. You don't have to say buy products or host a party for me the first time you've spoken in 3 years, because that's not going to go over well. You just need to be polite. You need to be kind. You need to show interest in them and just put yourself out there. Let's see. So if you have many unique presenters in a small town, I'm in the same boat. I would I think you're going to find, even if you may think it's saturated, people leave, people move on, people get distracted and bored. When I started this business, I actually thought in my head, this is a game of last man standing. It's just whoever is going to stick with it and keep going and keep working when things get tough. Those are the people that succeed long term. It's not, people sign up all the time and they quit all the time. So if you can just keep going with your business and keep growing it and building and be persistent, even when there's slow months, even when there's ups and downs, you're going to be the people who do better long term. So even if you're in a small town, keep working your business. Keep building your business. Never count anybody out. You never know who's going to want to sign up with you or buy products from you. Have good customer service. Get known as the unique lady in your town and just be the best at customer service you can actually be. Be the best at, be at vendor events, be consistent, let people know where they can come to get products, and people will start to know you for that over time, and they'll know people see consistency. People really like consistency. I actually get that question with sponsoring a lot, like, I can't sponsor anyone, I've been doing this for 3 months, and I'm like, let them see how consistent you are in this business, how important it is to you, and how much they see that you love doing this. A lot of people struggle because they sign up and they maybe have a good first month because their friends are like, sure, I'll try it. And then it slows down. And so then they jump to another company and they have a good first month and then it slows down and they jump to another and they jump to another and they jump to another and do this over and over and over. And pretty soon people stop taking them seriously in any business because they know they're not devoted and they know they're not really serious about building a strong business. So over time, as people see your success and see your devotion and see your loyalty and your focus in one business, people are going to be more likely to want to work with you on something because they know you know your stuff and they know you know what you're talking about and you're not just always looking for the next big thing, because people don't really want to sign up with that, at least not good, strong leaders. A good, strong leader and a good, strong presenter is going to want to work with somebody who is consistent and who is dedicated. Let's see, what's the answer to life? The answer to life is to uplift, empower, and validate others. I believe that wholeheartedly. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions you have, but really that's what I want to get out there. People need to tell the world what they're doing. I have people all the time who get mad that someone signed up with somebody else, and then they say, well, I didn't even know you were a unique presenter. I'm like, well, you've got to tell everyone. You've got to brand yourself as a unique girl. It doesn't mean you have to be obnoxious. It doesn't mean you have to post 50 times a day, buy lashes for me, do this for me, join my team. That doesn't work. So what do you think we should introduce to our newly sponsored first? I'm not sure I totally understand. I think you need to get them using the lashes, post a before and after, focus on the lashes, and then get them telling the world about their business. I think that's the best thing you can do. I think people who think too much or think they have to learn everything about the company first, or who spend 2 hours a day doing personal development and not actually working their business get stuck. So if you think you're coming off too strong, I don't know if you are or not because I haven't seen what you're doing. Have your sponsor look. Have your sponsor watch. Sometimes I'll look at someone's Facebook feed and I'm like, selling post, sponsoring post, selling post, sponsoring post. Oh, a personal post. You want to do the 80-20 rule. You want to be 80% personal and maybe 20% business. Otherwise, you're going to sound like a commercial and people are going to tune you out. So you've got to keep... You've got to be interesting and you've got to be authentic. And if I read a post and it sounds like you're giving me a sales pitch, I'm tuning you out. But if I read a post that you're doing and it sounds like you genuinely want to help me or you genuinely have a great product, I'm going to pay a whole lot more attention. And it takes people 6 or 7 times to see a new product before they're going to want to purchase it. And the same is probably going to go with the opportunity. People are going to think about it for months. And you don't know why they do it or they don't. You don't know when someone's going to be ready for it. You just got to be patient. You've got to be consistent. I can't even tell you enough how many people quit after their first month, 2 months, 3 months because they didn't get anyone to sign up. But I'm like, well, you got to give it more time. And I know people don't like being patient and they want instant gratification. But the longer you do something, the more you're going to be known for being amazing at it. You're not just going to be, people aren't going to flock to you the day you sign up for something. That's just not how it works. So if you have any more questions, I can look at questions real quick. Love all the hearts. Thanks, guys. If you're not financially able to keep cash and carry, so here's a tip. You don't need much cash and carry, and I don't think people need to put a lot of money in stock. We are a cosmetics business, and cosmetics are always changing, as we saw with the Fiber Lash Plus. I don't want anyone having tons of money tied up in cash or cash and carry. So one thing you can do is self-host a party and use maybe a little bit of commission, try to get fast start to get some unique cash, and then use any hostess rewards. I'm talking about unique. My link is in my profile. Use your hostess rewards to go in and buy, 1 or 2 sets of fiber lashes. Do whatever you can to get some fiber lashes on hand and then sell those. And if you can, save your commission to buy a few more. And if you can have 4 or 5 sets of fiber lashes on hand, I think you're going to find you sell them very easily, especially if you always carry a set in your bag and say, hey, I happen, talk to people about your business and I happen to have some. Groups or events for online parties, I think right now I would do events with the way Facebook is working. If you're in a slump, how do I suggest you get out? I would do your list of 100 people. If people don't know that you're selling the product, I would reach out and ask for referrals. And then I would also do vendor events. There's a lot of like Christmas and July things going on. There's back to school fairs. Try getting your name out there that way. What's a good number of lashes to take to vendor events? That's really hard. It depends on what kind of event it is, what your budget is, how many people they expect. I think it's like 10 per 1,000 people is what they usually suggest. But weddings, wedding events don't always do well because sometimes weddings are good. Sometimes at the wedding events, people aren't there to buy. They just kind of want to see things. So it totally depends. Yeah. Good advice. Lashes by Amber. Take a laptop. You can always take orders and you can always play it up. Hey, I did not plan on our products being so popular today. You guys blew my mind with how high in demand they were, so we can order you some and I can either deliver or we can deliver to your house. Someone just asked a list of 100 people. I kind of just said what I would say. I would do non-salesy. Just say, I want to let you know about this awesome business I'm doing, and because I love it, these are the reasons I love it, and I would love your referrals. Or keep me in mind, please, if you know of anyone who would be interested in these types of products or in hosting a party or starting a business. I think that's a really simple thing to do. How many lashes in an event? It totally depends. I think it's about 10 per 1,000 attendees expected is what I've heard. If you're not getting many sales on Facebook, get off of Facebook. That is actually one of my biggest things. I think we get so comfortable on Facebook working that we forget to talk to people. So I would do an in-home party, start trying to do some in-home parties, do vendor events, talk to the ladies at the store, talk to your checker at the grocery store, talk to people at your play group, talk to people wherever you go. And I think you'll find you can get a lot of cash and carry sales, and you'll find people to do in-home parties. But I think we've become a little too focused on Facebook. I sell more when working as a flight attendant. Totally. Like, I have a nurse on my team, and she's amazing. She sells at the hospital all day long to her coworkers, and I think it's fantastic. So the big thing is talk to people. We get so comfortable hiding behind Facebook. We get scared and we forget to actually have conversations with people, and that can really help you with sponsoring and selling. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. And I hope if you haven't yet, follow me or subscribe to me so you know when I'm giving some trainings. How do you strike up the awkward conversation? Okay, here's one way. Sometimes I'll just look at someone and be like, oh my goodness, your lashes are amazing. What do you use or what do you do? And sometimes they already use their fiber lashes. And other times, they will just say, oh, these are fake. I'm like, oh, you know what? You should try Unique's 3D Fiber Lashes Plus. They're amazing. They give you great results, and they don't damage your natural eyelashes. They're actually good for them, unlike fake lashes, which will eventually rip them all out or cause problems. And so, I mean, there's so many ways. Start with a compliment. I think Kara Cloyd often talks about the 3 C's: compliment, crazy, and, what is it? Anyway, she starts with a compliment, compliments people, and then you might think I'm crazy, but have you ever tried this? Because they are amazing and they would just work wonders on your lashes. Confident. Thank you. I was blanking. So be confident, give them a compliment and say, this might be crazy, or you might think I'm crazy, or sorry, I'm not totally crazy, but this product would be amazing on you. But start with a compliment. It totally makes people comfortable. So yeah, thanks guys for helping me out. I couldn't remember the C all of a sudden. And Danny Johnson, I guess, has great scripts to use. I haven't read hers, but I've liked everything I've seen of hers. So totally check that out. So I got to go and get my daughter out the door for gymnastics. But thank you guys for joining me, and subscribe, and I will check back with you, and I'll try to upload this for YouTube. Yes, so I'll talk to you later. And you can talk to people in the grocery store. Yeah, someone said look at people looking at organic things. Go to the natural food section because people are concerned about what they're putting on their skin and on their face, and that's a great way to do it. So thank you guys. You can watch the replay. Whoever said I missed you, you can watch the replay. It'll be up for 24 hours. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.